Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube land. Can you hear me? Can you see me? You'll have to let me know when somebody finally shows up, or the numbers catch up to the people who are actually here. I have no fucking clue. None. 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 It is Tuesday, April 23rd, and it is indeed too soon to tell Tuesday. Figured I'd pop in with a little lunchtime live stream, see how everybody's doing. Um, Obviously not at work at the moment, so hanging out here with y'all for lunch. Got myself some liquid lunch today. Coffee is on the menu from a place that owns every gas station here in freaking upstate New York. And Casey, Little Al, what's happening, sister? Hope all is well. Figured I'd pop in, say hello to everybody. Lunchtime here. It's too soon to tell Tuesday. What's going on, YouTube world? I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday afternoon. Miss Metal, good to see you, sister. Yeah, nothing pressing, nothing serious. Just figured I'd pop in and chat with folks on their lunch break. If you're here on the East Coast and, well, you get a 12 o'clock lunch, I figured I'd say hello. Taking a long lunch today. I gotta go get my hair did. It's a little on the long side. And my barber is he is a big time antique collector. He loves antiques, especially like advertising antiques. And my uncle used to own a shop, and he would deal in antiques, and he was a precious metals dealer. He would buy gold and silver and diamonds and things like that. Love and life. Good to see you, Loretta Hooch. Howdy, howdy, howdy. So over the years, things that he didn't necessarily want to buy, every once in a while, something would strike a chord in me, and I would say, "Hey, you know what? I'll buy that. I'll buy that." And I had a couple advertising pieces at home, and he actually put a post up that he was looking for advertising pieces. So they're just collecting dust in the house, man. So I messaged my barber, and I said, "Hey, man, would you possibly be interested in bartering these items for perhaps some of your services?" So he said, "Yeah, man, absolutely." So I thought that was fantastic. My first barter of the upcoming apocalypse happens before it ever starts. So got to get, one in Rome, he said. One in Rome. So yeah, I think that's a great deal. He's going to get himself some antiques, something that he's looking for, and can use his skills and his tools to provide those things for himself. And I get a service that I need, that I could probably do it myself, but it's not gonna look as good, that's for sure. Mama Rocks Homestead, good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Jules, good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. Adil Ahmed, good to see you. What's happening, my friend? 5 months ago. Thank you so much, my friend. Moderator, please. Now, I don't throw those wrenches out too easily. Um, no, sir. No, sir. Wow. Busy Tuesday here today in upstate New Yorkistan. Um, all the busy bees going about their day. Why, if I mess up, block me. There's only a few select moderators here, and those folks are my tried and true, my friends, my family. I know them all personally. After we cross that threshold, my friend, I'd be willing to give it up to you. Russia in the house, good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. Yeah, I imagine it's tonight over there, right? You guys are quite a bit ahead of us here. Noontime here in the People's Republic of New Yorkistan. John McGill, I don't give those things out. Hey, Jim Ketchum, good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Shenanigans, good to see you. That's okay, a deal. You feel how you feel, man. I don't give those things out easy, and if that's enough for you to say F you, then I guess it is what it is. Sorry about that. Nothing personal, in all honesty. But I hope everybody's having a good lunch break. The news, the mainstream media, you guys will have to let me know what's going on there, man. I'm not paying attention to them anymore, to be honest with you. Okay, Paul, good to see you, my brother. When it comes to anything super super sketchy or foreign things, I look to my good friend NY Prepper. If there's something going down, he tends to cover that, and factual based. He's just telling you what's happening, and that's kind of where I go to get that sort of thing. Prepper Now, great channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to Prepper Now, you should. And NY Prepper. Angry keeps us in the loop, man. So many Wolfang, so many people keeping us in the loop that YouTube does its own news thing, man. We don't need that. Carlos, thank you so much for stopping by from Brazil. Appreciate you being here. Winning streak, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow night is the big We All Gonna Die Wednesday live stream. Teresa Buchanan, good to see you. Shenanigans, yeah, I'm trying to mix them up a little bit, throw these things in randomly whenever. That way, a lot of folks, work schedules don't allow them to catch the live streams, time differences. So if I can throw these things up every once in a while, I'll do it. I'll do it. K. Paul, I couldn't agree with you more, brother. The mainstream is poop, total poop. Also, I do these little live streams here. I don't hit the monetization button. I leave that thing off for these, in hopes that the YouTube algorithms will allow us to go out. As you guys see, we got a whole lot of new people here. This Atonic, thank you so much. New here, really enjoying your content. Sub today. Your content is really good and entertaining. That's what we shoot for, my friend. We try to be entertaining and educational. There's a lot of things that new people in the preparedness don't really know, and I got no problem backtracking all the way to the beginning. If you need to learn how to pack a bug out bag, holler at me, man. I'll make a video tomorrow. I have no problems backtracking and helping people out and whatever they need, Um, I'm going to butcher your name. I'm going to say Pierre Bonjour. Thank you so much for stopping by. A deal. It's not happening, man. Sorry. Cannot do. Nope. The blue wrenches are precious, more precious than gold. Cat's Meow says, when do you think you'll need to use your supplies? I pray that I never have to, Cat's Meow. I honestly hope that I do all of this in vain. And I pray that I never need them, but I want to have them just in case, and that's something that I'm going to stick to. I would rather need it and not have it than have it and not need it, because the way things are looking, guys, there's a lot of sketchy stuff floating around out there. A lot of sketchy stuff floating around out there between cyber, real kinetic issues. There's a lot. There's a whole lot. Winning streak. I agree wholeheartedly. This is bizarro world. I think they sucked us into a whole nother dimension with CERN. Water Tiger, good to see you. Everyone should have their local police and fire department numbers and ham radio frequencies. K. Paul, I could not agree more. I know a lot of you folks probably don't know, but I spent my weekend. I started Friday evening, and I took a ham radio prep course all weekend long. And Sunday I tested, and I passed my technician's exam for ham radio. So I am now a licensed ham radio operator, which is super cool. I'm stoked. stoked. I tried to pass the general test, but I didn't really study for the general test. I studied for the technician test because I knew I had to get my foot in the door. So I really concentrated on that. And the guys from the Beacon Amateur Radio Club, fantastic people. They want you to pass this test. They want you to get this information. They want you to be licensed. Um, and they are a huge, huge help to anybody who's looking to get into ham radio. And a lot of folks say, I don't need a license for that radio. I can just turn it on and make it work. Well, let me tell you something. A crash course in ham radio will let you know otherwise. There is a whole lot of shit that you need to know, and without taking these classes and learning the licensing process, man, you are going to be at such a fucking disadvantage to everybody else. It's not even funny. Um, a huge disadvantage, man. And if you're into electrical, if you're into frequencies, if you're into anything like that, it's just going to educate you even further, man. It was so in depth, so informative. Um, that's the stuff you need to do. Do I have a bomb shelter? No, I'll die with everybody else if they nuke us, man. Um, I'll run and try to catch that motherfucker if it's coming down close. It's bomb shelters. The American government would not build something like that for the people nowadays. And if they did, it would be under the cover of secrecy so much that none of us would have fucking access to it. Those, the ones that they do have are for them. Hands down. Hands down. They're not letting us into anything. Nothing at all. There's a big giant list, and none of our names are on it. Believe that. The scary part is that other governments of the world are preparing for their people. They are building bunkers. They are stocking them. They are letting people know where these things are. These are countries that really care about their citizens. Just saying. Just saying. Eminem is in the house. What up, Eminem? Thank you so much for stopping by. I was just listening to You with Juice WRLD there, that old Godzilla song. That was fantastic. Yeah, if we get Eminem to subscribe today was a really good day. Appreciate that. Winning streak, that's right. You are on a list, but probably not that list. The way that they do things here anymore, they tend to just look out for themselves as far as government is concerned. You're right, Dan H. They would be you'd be the guinea pig down there for sure. Yeah, world's a little crazy, folks. A little crazy. So I think the best thing we can do is just keep bolstering our preparedness. Just keep bolstering the preparedness and making things happen. Stack it to the rafters. When that's full, get a shed and fill that. You gotta do something. Gotta do something. Because nothing really ain't an option. I don't know if love and life. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, way out in the boonies, Jim. I mean, if you can get out there, the Livingston Man and I want to do a talk about what we experienced when we went to the Path of Totality for the eclipse. The traffic coming out of there was unlike anything I've ever seen before. Got to be honest with you. And we waited. We held back. We waited a long time anyway. Canadian, good to see you, brother. Before we left, we went and hung out with some family, had some food, made a plan, and then we went for it. And it was still, I hate to use the word, but unprecedented. Unprecedented. And everybody that was the eclipse was going to do something fun. Um, Everybody was doing something fun. Everybody was there to have a good time. And Jim was in the traffic in Maine. Yeah, it was nuts. Now, Jim, imagine that traffic if everybody in their vehicle knew, everybody driving knew that if they didn't get the fuck away from where they were in a hurry, that their life was in danger. The All the niceness would have went out the window. One fender bender on that highway, and nobody would have went anywhere. That thing would have become a parking lot. And that's when tempers start to flare and things go from bad to worse, right? We've all seen how stressed society is. And Prepper in Wingdale, Kyle, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Yeah, winning streak. They did. Gas stations did run dry during that. Um, it was it was rough. Heavy pockets. That's a rough problem to have right there. That's a rough problem to have. Bittern Road, thank you so much for stopping in from Worcester in the UK. Really appreciate you being here today. But yeah, man, if everybody was going to see the eclipse. They were off to have a great time, and there was no fear. There was no panic. There was no sense of urgency for these folks. So you throw those couple factors on top of that kind of traffic, and it's a recipe for total disaster. If you plan on bugging out during a major event, you better be so far ahead of those crowds, it's not even funny. Or you better not plan on using roadways whatsoever. I got to be honest with you, because I don't think many of them will be passable. Casey Little Al, have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by, sister. Appreciate you. But it's definitely food for thought, guys. These large scenarios like this. In England, you call them petrol stations. Yeah, the same thing here. We just call them gas stations around here. The slang's a little different, but we're all speaking the same language, Bitterin. Cat's Meow says it right to bug out for a hurricane. They're terrible at predicting landfall. You're better staying hunkered down. In some places, I would agree with that. Jones Truth, thank you so much for stopping by. Cherokee survival. So that's part of what I want to discuss with everybody with the Livingston man is if GPS is still working, they're going to totally clog the back roads. I saw it happen. There was one fender bender, and traffic started to slow down. They tried to reroute us a number of times, but I would just ignore it and keep on keeping on. A witness, what's good, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping by. I watched the back roads basically shut down due to heavy traffic. These were single lane roads each direction, and they were coming off of a 3-lane highway. Ooh, big chat. That's great advice right there. Learn how to read a map. Landmarks can help you. If you're unsure how to read a map, look for the big landmarks in it. Things like mountains, rivers, lakes. Those can help you find your way around a map. Thank you so much. AB93. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yep, small town America is bustling. I've heard word that just a few hours south of here, it is protest central in New York City. Protest Central, Prepper Book Club, Dawn E, Smoking Swamp, Chris E. Thank you guys so much for stopping by this afternoon. Protest City down there. The pro-Palestinian protests are ongoing. Protest away, man. That's your right. Do your thing. Do your thing. Let people know how you feel. If you feel a way about a thing, you should be able to protest about it. Chris C is in NYC. What are you seeing on the ground down there, Chris C? You know, the mainstream media will make it look like it's on every single street corner. In reality, it's at like 3 college campuses, you know. Oh, Southern California. California. And that's why I call this place the People's Republic of New Yorkistan. I don't even think it's really the People's Republic. It's more like the State Republic of New Yorkistan. Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Too soon to tell Tuesday. Smoking Swamp, you got this, man. Keep taking practice tests, brother. That's the best advice I can give you. There's a couple of free websites, and you can do a lot of good there. South Florida, DCL, good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it, Smoking Swamp. If you guys are here, if you're enjoying yourselves, if you could smash that thumbs up button, we really appreciate it. We're trying to find a way around the algorithms and how much they tend to mess with us here. I don't know why they don't like us so much, but so we're doing everything we can to try and weave our way around the algorithm. So the more likes, the more of a chance somebody's going to see this and maybe hit the subscribe button, man. If you hit the subscribe button, you win the internet for a day. Whole day, 24 hours. It's yours. Kia Chris, what's good, my brother? I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday, man. I hope you're keeping busy. I hope you're doing the things. I can't wait to take the Bugout bag out, man. Al Gore heading over at the crayons. Good to see you, brother. Get the Bugout bag out. The weather's getting a little bit nicer. Kia Chris is striper fishing. Dan H, I guess, man. I guess. I don't know what the reasoning is. I think, honestly, YouTube has overextended themselves to these giant creators. You know, the Mr. Beasts and folks like that who take millions from these guys every year. Millions, if not tens of millions of dollars in advertising revenue. I think they've overextended themselves to these huge channels, and they have to, they got to mess with us just to make sure that they can pay them. You know, that's why we get the yellow stripe videos that basically YouTube's like, we're going to advertise on your stuff. We're just not going to pay for it. So they'll yellow stripe a video, or they'll just demonetize it altogether. But after the watch cycle is complete and they get their advertising money. So rest assured, Google gets paid. Skydive, you had surgery. I hope you are recovering well. I hope you're recovering well. I hope everything's healing properly and you're on the mend. Chris, yeah, you got to try to. You got to try to. Vision preparedness. Good to see you, my brother. Skydive, I hope it all comes back together well for you. I really do. I really do. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Open this window. Yeah, guys, who knows? Who knows what way things are going to go? Are we going to be into all-out World War here? I don't know, man. Sure looks that way, doesn't it? I think we are already having fifth and sixth generation warfare played out right before our eyes right now. Pay attention to it, guys. This is the future of warfare. And don't think we're not at war here on the home soil, because we are. 100% we are. We are being attacked electronically every single day, just about every single minute of every single day. And they're not going to stop until they cripple us. They've stated this. This is their doctrine. Doesn't insert your country here. Doesn't matter who they are. Nobody likes us. We give people billions and billions of dollars every year, and they just want to destroy us. What's everybody going to do when the world's piggy bank says we ain't got no money? Alias, appreciate it. Brian Smith, good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. I watched the members of Congress, the House floor, waving foreign flags while giving away billions of our tax dollars to foreign nations. Something about that was very unsettling with me. Very, very unsettling. Didn't seem right at all. At all. ATF, that's hilarious. Dan H, I would never want to see war. But I got to be honest with you, man. I think the people that the U.S. has been warring with for so long, I think they're hell-bent on bringing war to American soil. I really do. I really do. But it's not going to be your typical kind of war. You know, as Prepper Now said last night, anybody head-to-head with the United States Marines, you're fucking toast. You're toast. But these folks will hide. They'll pop up. It's basically guerrilla warfare tactics, just the fifth and sixth generation guerrilla warfare tactics. Yeah, who knows? Who knows where we'll end up, guys? And again, I hope I never need any of these preps. I really, really hope I never need any of them. But I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist. Mr. Random, unfortunately, I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can fight back. And I don't know if we should. I think the best thing for us to do as prepared individuals is let the storm pass. We don't have to be part of this. We don't have to be part of this at all. We can let the chaos happen and then start putting society back together after everything falls apart. That's my plan. That's my plan. What am I doing live right now, Trout Slayer? I am, I'm live streaming, bro. I'm live streaming. It's a little lunchtime love from upstate New Yorkistan. Papa's Farm, you just got a notification. That's fantastic. Nothing like being 29 minutes late, YouTube. Stay out of the fray, folks. That's the best way to stay alive. And if you don't stay alive, you have failed the number one rule of survival. You died. And that's never the goal. The number one rule of survival is don't fucking die. But I feel folks are hell-bent on destroying our way of life here. Luda, I 100% believe that. 100% believe that. Busam, yes, everybody dies. Nobody gets out of life alive. Vision never got a notification. Why am I not surprised? Vision Preparedness, you know how they treat us around here. Typical, typical. Par for the course, my friend. Par for the course. Yeah. I don't know. I try to stay optimistic about the future. But it's hard when you look at it through a realist lens, you know? Because really, things are shit across the board. Financially, shit. Morally, shit. It's all going to shit. Winning streak, you know it. Okie Khan, good to see you. Yeah, TP Warriors ain't got shit on this. I know everybody out there is feeling the crunch. Coffee, no, it's too soon to tell Tuesday. And we're just here talking smack, little lunchtime love for everybody. Messing with the algorithms, you know. Once they know what time you're going to be on, then they can just hit that suppression button right then and there. We had all kinds of new awesome people in here from all over the world. James, yeah, gotta have coffee, man. Gotta have coffee. Gotta have coffee. So, give a good hard thought on the things that, when society starts to crumble, that you do not want to live without. Prioritize those things, whether it's your sweets, your coffee, your tea, your sugar, your cigarettes, your whatever your vice is, man. Do it. Do it. Boo Sam, that's fantastic. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Samurai Viking Lumberjack, yeah. Someday. Some will. Some will Wolverine. Some will Wolverine. Yeah. Yeah. Who knows what'll come of it? Who knows how it will come about? And who knows who will perpetrate it? Could come from anywhere. Could come from anywhere. How much are gas prices where I'm at? I haven't gotten gas in the last couple of days, so whatever I say is not going to be as accurate, because I know that prices have gone up substantially here in the last couple of days. I've had some folks tell me 20 cents overnight, and that was days ago. So I'm honestly not sure, and I don't want to give you a flub number. Shenanigans, yeah. 465 in Washington. Ooh, Trout Slayer, that hurts. That hurts. We're probably Wolfang, good to see you. Ice, I'm not doing it. Chris C, man, horse and buggy. I tell you what, it's not a bad idea. You know, everybody busts on the EVs, but I tell you what, an electric bicycle will take you pretty freaking far, man. North of Albany, average of 35 cents a gallon up. 369. Yeah, those are all relative numbers. Relatives. Oh, CT 450. Good God. Telling you, man, they are really trying to squeeze the average citizen until we break financially. Financially, they are trying to squeeze us until we break. I don't know if, for those of you who have been here for a while, you've probably heard me say the term Cesio plebus. It basically translates to secession of the plebes. The plebes are you and I, the folks that make the gears work. I think our last nonviolent hope to right this world is just that. Cesio plebus. Prepper now, you know what I'm talking about, brother. It's the last hope we have. I honestly feel that way. The last nonviolent hope that we have. And all it takes is for us to just stop participating in these shenanigans, in this freaking game. And I'm not talking just a few of us, I'm talking to all of us. We all have to step away. We all go on vacation, and we don't come back until Congress signs this, and this. What we the people want, what you the people of your country want. This isn't just about America. This is about every nation in the world is feeling this right now. The ripple effects are real. And let's face it, folks. If America goes down, the rest of the world's coming down with us. 100%. Leahy, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. But Cesio plebus, man. All we got to do is take a vacation until the demands are met. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot of folks. But who's going to tell you that your bill's due when there's nobody there to make that call? Nobody's coming to repossess your car when he's on vacation too. Things like this have been called something like a general strike nowadays, where folks are just done. They're just done. We barely afford to get by, if we're getting by at all. Something's got to happen, guys. Something's got to happen. Casey White, thank you so much for stopping by this afternoon. And I don't want violence. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see the country that I love destroyed. I don't want to see the history go down. I want to see everybody win, man. I want to see everybody get better. I want to see everybody do better. I like seeing people do good things. I like seeing people win. And I honestly think Cesio plebus is the one way that we all win and nobody gets hurt. Lethal dose, come through. East Tennessee, good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's the one way that folks can do nothing and have the biggest impact on everything. Cesio plebus. And if you don't know what it means, look it up. Look it up. It's 100% effective rate. But I highly suggest, before you go on vacation for a while, that you should at least have some sort of proposition for the folks that you're beefing with, shall we say. You can't just stop doing everything and not have something that needs to be, there's a lot of things that we need fixed. I think term limits for Congress is huge. I think the way laws are written, they're done for corporations. and they're not done for the average people. So that's something that needs to be fixed. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed, folks. Idris, good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by this afternoon. It's got to happen soon, guys. That much I know. It's got to happen soon. Because I don't know how much more the average folks can take all this, man. Big chat. Thank you so much. We are in upstate New York. Stan. Am I okay? Yeah, never better. Kidding me? Fantastic. Unless this guy in the motorcycle here was sent to, send me to unalive territory. Oh yeah, that's right. Tonight, I do believe 6:30 is the magic time. Turmoil Tuesday on Vision Preparedness's channel. And who knows? Maybe I'll throw a little Too Soon to Tell Tuesday in there this evening. I don't know if I'll be able to get up with the Livingston man tonight, but I could always throw up another one of these. What is my job? Man, do you need my social security number too? I am the owner of Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. I also tend to build things on the side. 9 to 5. I'm a builder. But only when I build. Big chat, thank you for sharing Vision's link. Appreciate that, brother. Kia Chris, I tell you what, I do a little better than the folks who are in charge now, I'll tell you that. At least the things that I build stay together. That fellow was on some sort of bike tour. Had to stop and take pictures. That's kind of cool. Well, folks, I got a boogie. Yeah, Patty, yes, a lot of low-flying military aircraft lately. Training season for them, plus with the temperature of the world, it's a little wild right now, so they are practicing like crazy. Smokescreen, you have a great day too. Thank you all so much for stopping by this afternoon. Really appreciate it. Did not expect to see so many people in here on lunchtime on a Too Soon to Tell Tuesday. Doing lots of things to try and trip the algorithm up. I'm going to keep throwing random live streams, random videos, a little bit of random everything. Got to keep these Google folks on their toes. Alias says, won't let me click on the link. Maybe put it in the comments after. Yes, if one of the mods could drop Visions in the comments, would greatly appreciate it. Smash that like button, folks. Really appreciate you being here. And thank you so much for stopping by Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Please consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon too, because we don't post a whole lot here, but when we do, if you'd like to get notified about it, if you'd like to hang out, it's the only way you're going to know. Well, sometimes, because most of the folks who are here had notifications on, and YouTube, they suck. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Have a great day, folks. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival out here.